Now we're going to take a look at some of the commonly used view commands. So far you've used the zoom to fit command, and a command that can be useful is the zoom to area command. With this command you drag your pointer over an area, and the view zooms into the area. Type the escape key to exit the command, and then click the zoom to fit command to zoom out. A command you'll use more often is the zoom command on the wheel of your mouse. Roll the wheel back to zoom in, and roll it forward to zoom out. When you do this, use your pointer to guide the direction of the movement. The wheel zooms the view toward and away from your pointer, so place your pointer where you want the view to zoom to, and then roll the wheel to zoom in. Click the zoom to fit command to see everything in the graphics area. Another command that you'll use quite often is the normal to surface command. To evoke this command, click the surface that you want to zoom into. This highlights the surface and opens the content toolbar. Click the normal to command, and the view becomes a normal view of the surface. When you're finished working with the view, you'll typically want to change the view back to the isometric view. To do this, click the down arrow on the view orientation command, and then select isometric. Another view command that you'll use quite often is the pan command. Hold the control key down while you drag the view with the middle button. You'll also find that the spacebar is a handy way of using some of the commands. When you type the spacebar, the orientation menu appears. Double-click an orientation, and the view changes to the orientation. Of all the view commands, you'll probably use the rotate command the most. Hold the middle button down to rotate the view in all directions. When you use this command, you can focus on a specific portion of the perimeter of the part and try to move it. For example, focus on the top of the pin, move your pointer next to the top of the pin, and then hold the middle button down while you move your pointer. Imagine that a string is attached to the end of the pin and the pointer. You can also focus on the bottom of the pin to practice rotating the view. If you need to rotate the view in the current plane, hold the Alt key down while you drag the middle button. When you use this command, you can think of your pointer as sitting on a rack in a rack and pinion assembly. Move your pointer laterally across the graphics area and the view rotates relative to the movement of your pointer. Mastering view commands takes a little practice, but it's well worth your time, because this skill helps speed up your work considerably. I recommend that you practice using the commands described in this lesson until you feel that you have full control over the orientation of the view. At the very least, practice changing the view to a normal view, panning in all directions, and setting the view back to an isometric view. These are the most common view changes that you'll use.